Mithun, scientific name Bos frontalis, is a semi-domesticated bovine species found in parts of Southeast Asia, particularly in the northeastern states of India, Myanmar, and Bhutan. Here are some key reasons why we need to preserve Mithun and why it is essential. Number one, biodiversity conservation. Mithun contributes to the diversity of the region. It maintains the ecological balance of the economy. Number two, genetic diversity. Mithun has a unique genetic characteristic and adaptation that makes it special, that makes it valuable for breeding programs. Number three, economic and livelihood benefits. Mithun plays an important role for livelihood for many indigenous communities of Nagaland, as it holds significant importance and it generates significant income for rural households. Number four, cultural significance. It is a very important point. Mithun is known as the state animal of Nagaland as it holds immense cultural and traditional significance. It has been often used for rituals, ceremonies, and cultural practices. And lastly, point five. It is important because it is resilient to climatic change. Mithun is known for its resilience to harsh environmental conditions. And in the face of climate change, global warming, we need to conserve it for ensuring food security. In conclusion, I would like to say that by recognizing the ecological, economic, and cultural significance of Mithun, we can work towards its preservation and the well-beings of the community that depend on it.
What a fortunate for us to be in this state, which is one of the rich biodiversity. Nagaland, although small in area, is very rich in biodiversity, but almost all the biodiversity is vanishing because of our own mistake. And as Bedpal has stated, we would like to thank the NBCC, Nagaland Baptist Church Council. This year they issued a direction, a request to all its association that the week-long awareness should be created in the minds of our people about the conservation of the wildlife and ecosystem. In this connection, the Nagaland Baptist Church Council has taken a very right decision in its 72 annual session held at Atibo. And that was also reaffirmed and in its 74th annual conference held in my native village, Rotomi, from 4th to 6th of February 2011, that the Nagaland Baptist Church Council, the church and the creation of Nagaland will protect and preserve the ecosystem, will protect and preserve the biodiversity, and also it was a decision that the church will not use animals as a sign of a gift or in any church function. That was the resolution adopted, and taking this advantage, I wish that the church member should include all this topic in their preaching, in their pulpit preaching and teaching, and it should also be included in the Sunday school teachings. And we would also like to request that this biodiversity, conservation of wildlife should also be included in the syllabus of the elementary education, so that there is a hope for our future generation. And I think we need to create an awareness. It is not the department alone. It is not the church, but all of us as a student, as a NGOs, as an officer, all of us should create an awareness so that in future our younger generation will able to see themselves. And God has created this whole universe all biodiversity so that we will able to have an enjoyable life. And I'm so happy that this morning while interacting with the director, this area consists of about 176 hectares. Iman chotoki nohe, bishi damrubi nohe, but I'm told that it's a medium size asset. Now, you know, we can tell, ami khan ahi kena visit kurbo pare. And so far, about 363 different types of animals are available in this zone. And 47 different species can ifala ase poise. So, abhi khan to ahi kena visit kurbo lage, yearly about 1 lakh visitor ahi take koi. They, bacha khan khali lekhen no hoi kena tiger to king ka ase, lion to king ka ase, elephant to king ka ase, ahi kena sabo pada to iman pi bahal ase. So I, on behalf of the Department of Environment and Forest and Climate Change, would like to appeal to everyone that we need to create an awareness in the minds of our people. And wildlife is not going to be, awareness is not going to be enough only in the town, in the city, but 71% of the population lives in the rural areas, and we need to create an awareness in the minds of the rural people so that they will able to feel that ami khan nije bosti tepi, ami khan nije area tepi khali wildlife nohoy, khuri pi na khatibo lage. Khuri na thaka karni kiman pi garam hoy jaise. Yesterday I was sharing. Bird na thakile harvest pi bahal nohoy. Cherry apra to धान खाई थके but ono pi kha. To cherry सब खत्म होई शो गला the insects पर एकदम धान खान नहले सब्जी खान सब uproot खाई दिया. So ईश्वर पर रखे से there is always a balance here. Bird थकिले बने लोग खाबो होले पे bird ना थकिले एकता पे harvest नो. That kind of awareness should be created in the minds of our people. खुरी तो सब काटी जाइए. दिमापुर लगा क्लाइमेट तो होइले पहिला दिमापुर क्लाइमेट तो कास पानी खान मिजेफिमा खान तो लोई लोइसे. मिजेफिमा लगा क्लाइमेट तो कोहिमा ते भी आजकल गरम हो जाइए. कोहिमा क्लाइमेट तो होइले जिनेबोतो ते ठंडा থাকে तो कोहिमा इंसान होइसे. जिनेबोतो क्लाइमेट तो आगना तो नहले लम किम खान लो लोइसे बिशी गरम होयासे. इतो लगा क्लाइमेट तो होइले सारामाटी लोइसे. तो at this condition Dimapur to Wahibon or Ripo. Dimapur now it's in October. Dimapur to October be powderization. Dimapur to November be powderization. Dimapur to December be powderization. Dimapur to winter be powderization. So we are facing, and it is not going to be possible in future for us to live peacefully in Dimapur. So awareness should be created not only during Wildlife Day, will it be in the schools, in our kitchen, in our homes. What could Jailapi itu lagatu message to create we will able to save our future. Ami aje kun khani pala wildlife celebration with the Aisha, I would like to request to all of you, preach the gospel to all the people that we must preserve the wildlife, we must maintain the ecosystem and biodiversity. And we department would like to assure that with the able leadership of our Honorable Minister for Environment, Health, Forest and Climate Change, Sir C.L. John Loikana, Taipi Ministry Puratu Itatu Choi Moinan sadasat moinati hukula ase, ami bek moina ase, ami kan milai kena sop bridge kur kena Nagaland pura jai kena itu tu popula ase betpal kuan sana Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland pi brochure to tai laga message pi very clearly didi she we would like all the people to come together in the principle of partnership and in the principle of 4C, coordination, cooperation, confidence, and contribution by all of us.
History of the Wildlife Week. The National Wildlife Week is celebrated from the 2nd to 8th October every year in India. This week aims at protecting and preserving India flora and fauna. Wildlife Week was conceptualized in 1950 with the long-term goal to safeguard the lives of the endangered and treated species of animals. I found this project. Earlier for further, we have one trophy. We Naga fighting among us within the village, surrounding village, zone and fighting and killing each other. And we didn't know how to live humankind in this world. But after Krishnamurti came, we became peaceful, in compromise, forgive in forgiveness, and then live together, joining with one village to one village, one religion to one village, and we are constructing chest building, we are constructing meeting hall, we are constructing society, organizing seminar, workshop, convention, general session, so on. And also we are organizing a sport, and now we become one group of people, one state of Nagaland, and one department of force. And we are loving each other, we are respecting each other. Likewise, the government of India has introduced this wildlife week to compromise, to preserve, to protect our wildlife, and to make peace between among us, in between humankind, in between humankind and wild animal. Earlier to, especially we Nagaland are killing, hunting wildlife, especially those who are living in the rural area, villages. I was also involved many times to kill lion, that what to say, this deer, in tiger, in other wild pig, when I was a small child. But after growing, when I was involved in the government, policy, I know about the value of this land. That is why I never went to jungle before joining forest department. I never went for shikari, that hunting. I was not involved. I taught my friends in my villages not to kill, not to hunting. We have to preserve our community reserve in put together this wildlife. This was I have experienced before joining this forest department. Then I have seen when I went to this Israel, they don't have a forest, but they have handmade jungles, forests are there. They used to plant this nagakas, the other one, pine tree, and they have constructed keyboard. We call it a village. I think one village called keyboard. 250 houses, 200 houses, 300 houses used to make a common dining. I have visited this village, and they used to give they used to put one zoo, mini zoo, and they used to preserve, keep this small bird in red, and like a cat, no? What to say? A small cat, a small tiger, leopard, like leopard, in jungle fox and others. I told them
how can you keep, in what region you have kept this thing? They said their children to learn, their children to educate to the forest environment in well life. I have said in Israel. And then again, I went up to the Himachal, Simla, Manali, and so many places in Northeast. The numerical monkey and bird, they live together. But we Naga, if we have seen one monkey in one village, thousands of men carrying gun and fighting, killing. This kind of habit is with us. To teach our Naga, it is very difficult to stop hunting. So, our young children should know about it. For Naga, we need one forest environment in wildlife city. We have to propose to our education provider. At least we have to keep some subject or some percent of book regarding this wildlife protection in the environment and forest. That's why our students, those who are participating in this program, you have to be introduced, you have to be informed your friends and your people not to kill wildlife animals, not to go for hunting, not to go for fishing. We have to preserve our wildlife animals like us. First, to Chongol Pajama, every Naga citizen should plant every year 100 trees, 500 trees, 200 trees in a Paliwala. Plant normally be no Chongol Rakile in the season. It do be said, hey, Abihan Logote, wildlife to development. It do develop Korande, itu kami take care kurele, itu Bible di kuan sila, to rule, to protect, to conserve. Na, itu pajar rakili he, amahan manu, aru wildlife ikiro ko puhele, amihan climate bi bhalo ko, health bi bhalo, aru amahan long life, itu amahan.
To acknowledge the contribution of our staff who are in the recent past. They have been working so hard to safeguard the wildlife of Nagaland by institutionalizing some kind of a little bit of award to motivate them further. Categories we have instituted for this award. And this year, this is the first time, and we have received 18 nominations. From RFO level, 3 nominations, forester level, 8 nominations, and forest guard and equivalent level, 7 nominations we have received. Our chief wildlife warden had a tough time in difficult tasks to finalize the winners of the nominations. So after that, the result was declared, and under this, we have 4 awardees. Like the first one is under the forest range officer is given to Sri Lansotang Lotha, range forest officer, Doyangbit Woka Forest Division. Under the forester level, the winner is Hukai H. Zimomi, Forester 1, Head of Wildlife Crime Control Unit, Dimapur Wildlife Division. The third level, we have given to 2 persons to be shared. One is Y. Limtur Imchungar, Forest Guard, Kifri Range, Kifri Forest Division, and another one is Bhola, who is our animal keeper in Nagaland Zoological Park, Rangapahar. They were jointly declared as winner in the 3rd category.
The village guard issues there. What is the status right now of the village guards issue? their salary enhancement?
It is going on in the court,
Okay,
not
sir.
yet finalized.
Is the government doing every possible thing to make sure that the enhancement of salaries will be taken into the highest priority?
It is under expert committee.
Okay, sir.
Expert committee is discussing on,
So
not
do,
yet decided.
so do you agree that from 3,000 rupees, so it will go up to 15,000?
We are not fixed, but we are proposing to enhance their salary
Sir,
under process.
in how much do you think will be the enhancement? Any
I
idea
cannot
on
say
that?
now. I cannot decide.
Okay, sir.
So in your previous interview, you mentioned that the village card is not a department.
Yes, it is like.
However, the village card has come back with a refutation that if it's not a department, how do you hold the post as a minister of that specific department? So how would you like to clarify on that?
Not this time. It was initially 1957. They have mentioned village card organization, not a department. And they had not mentioned the salary only. But since inception, one minister or advisor or parliamentary secretary they used to hold the department. And they used to hold the in charge of this village card. That's why this year I have got our chief minister assigned me to hold this edition. Forest. Main is forest. Then they have given village card.
So do you now feel that village card is a department since you are already holding the portfolio of that as a minister of that specific organization or department?
What organization?
It's an organization. So it's not.
It
a
is
department.
already written in the book. Not yet created, no service role. It is paid under security related expenditure, SRE,
Yes, sir.
under Home Department.
Yes, sir.
So we don't have a full-fledged commandant. We are attached with the commissioner, commandant general. And in the district also, DC is the commandant.
Yes, yes.
And under DC, they used to keep one deputy commanding or assistant commandant from VG department.
So this will be my last question. Do you feel that, according to you, the salary of the village card should be enhanced as per the service that they have been providing?
And we have proposed. We have already proposed.
Do you, as a minister of that specific?
That's why before I was joining, also we have proposed to take up a full-fledged department. But government is not approved as of now.
So more than 1,000 of the village guard employees have not received their salary since July 2022. More than 1,000.
Wrong information. They have got salary. Those who are not produced BMS, and also not cleared Aadhaar card, they didn't get. But the rest they are receiving.
All right, so thanks for the clarification, sir. Thank you. So that was the Minister of Environment, Climate Change and Forests, CL John, who is also holding additional charge of village guards, where he has clarified that everybody the village guards especially, have got their salary, and as informed to Nagaland News Network by the village guard president also, that some did not get salary, but it is only because they did not have their PIMS, the PIMS, and also Aadhaar card. They did not provide their Aadhaar card, that those employees of the village guard department did not receive the salary. And in the case of the salary enhancement, which is from 3,000 to 15,000, he just informed that it is in the court and they are doing, and then a high level committee has been formed and is in the process. Now he did not mention how much the salary enhancement will be, as he cannot tell right now. Esther here with camera person Moa for Nagaland News Network.